what's up, guys? As you can see from our beautiful backgrounds, I don't know what this background is. I just searched something and I got this, and I'm like, I'm going with this. And
I actually
yeah,
really
so
love Ramanujan's background. It's like,
I love it, dude.
look at it, you have more questions.
Yeah, dude. Petition. If you guys, I will keep this for the next 2 episodes if there is like enough comments for me to do so. I will keep it for the next 2 episodes. Done.
Beautiful. Is that
Okay.
Gautam?
Yeah, that's Pulkit Samarata and Yami Gautam. By the way, this is from Sanam Ray. I have a lot of shit knowledge.
My
So this is
God,
from
that
Sanam.
reel that I shared.
Yeah, yeah. So this is actually ये movie के time पे पुलकित सम्राट का divorce हो गया because apparently he started having allegedly he started having an affair with Yami Gautam on set. So yeah, that was the news.
Don't most actors have an affair with the actresses they are with? Like,
Yeah,
on.
but not if they are married. Like Akshay Kumar doesn't have an affair with.
So, I mean, ठीक है, I understand what you're saying. Ki actors are usually not like, these gossips are not spread if they're married or whatever, but they are
Hmm.
spread in general because I think it helps the movie and that's what they count on.
Yeah. It creates a buzz,
Remember that Ritik
and
Roshan ने वो horrible movie किया था Kites and like
hmm.
Barbara Mori or something, that lady's name.
Yeah.
Wow.
One, it was the क्या बोलते हैं, it was the expat, not expat, exporting models from other places. Like Bruna Abdullah was doing something. This female had come and done something. That was also phase in Bollywood. But yeah, all of this is to create a hype. And actually, that's a very good point to start, like to segue into our topic.
Which is not this,
Because
by the way. We are not talking
no,
about.
yeah, it's just this is my beautiful background that took us there. But dude, I'm gonna put it out there. If that whole love story wala thing had not blown up, I don't think I would have ever listened to the song.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because I have a theory. I feel all Arjit Singh and Arjit Singh songs जिसमें Purita music देता है all sound the same to me.
Dude, I agree with you. Like, I
ये गाना है.
I feel like that about Mohit Chauhan songs also. Like in general,
Yeah.
it feels like all of
Everything is डूबा डूबा रहता हूँ.
that.
Mohit Chauhan, everything is डूबा डूबा रहता हूँ.
That, like, honestly, I just feel like they have created such a niche for themselves, these artists, that it doesn't feel like Arijit Singh will always be that Ashiki 2 guy for me.
Yes.
Like, he's not going to
Yes.
be any other kind of song in my head.
For me, it's always Channa Meria. I'm like, yeah, every song he does sounds the same. Sound like Channa Meria
I
to me.
never got till Channa Meria only. Like, I only know by context that Channa Meria is this kind of song because of how many memes there are about it, or like, how many.
Yeah.
I never like actively listen to Channa Meria, like, honestly.
It's just thrown on your face, no. It's just
like
yeah.
they released like a little clip, and because of that, it was like trending on reels and all
On
that.
reels.
Recently, they released the whole song. And now people have like an axe to grind about that for some reason. कि भाई ये love story आप क्यों लिखा है? It's amazing song. And by the way, the song is average. It's just average.
Yeah.
There is nothing
Yeah.
special
It's
about that song.
no.
I think they put the love story in there like smartly. Like they were like,
Yeah.
we should give them something to talk about.
It's creating a hype. It is creating a hype, and that is what it is. Because ऐसा कभी किसी, so basically what happened was love songs in recent times never had a Hindi had a English word, right? And then suddenly out of left field they just introduce it to feel like हाँ देखते क्या होता है.
Almost all songs have English words nowadays in Bollywood. Like, so why exclude the love song? Like, why exclude? It just feels ridiculous that this is the topic of discussion. Like, it's the reason why it's even made it to this podcast is because we really like old Bollywood songs.
Yeah.
And general, like, we have not been able to make this segue into the new Bollywood era that easily. Like, numbers and all, like if you're at parties and there's a dance song going on, you'll still know that song and you're still okay with it. But it's not going to be on repeat on your playlist. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
So
listen to Aaj Blue Hai Pani Pani like 50 times in a day. Like
yeah. So this is my threshold. Okay. So this is where I know that this is a song I really like or whatever. And I'll tell you which song I really like from the recent past. It's Tanu Vets Manu ka Saddi Gali.
hmm.
Okay. Tanu Vets Manu ka, not the other Ayushman Khurrana
It's
sad
not
shit.
that recent.
I mean, but मैं बूढ़ा हूँ ठीक है इन ये मामलों में और मैं उधर तक ही पहुंचा हूँ उसके आगे मेरे दिस में नहीं
Fair,
आया
fair.
एंड अगेन like the threshold, the parameter for me is if it makes my drunk playlist, and drunk playlist of mine is completely Bollywood, like completely. अगर मेरे drunk playlist पे आ गया तो भाई ये तो sorted song है, मैं तो जिंदगी भर सुनूंगा ये वैसा वाला. And
Fair.
then in recent time कुछ भी नहीं आया apart from Saddi Gali, which is apparently also now very old. So
What you? I understand because Sadhikali has made it to my playlist also, and like I understand where you are coming from. But
yeah,
thing like so, Ramanujan and I were talking about this in general that lyrics and stuff like that have changed. Like, see, the song structure changing makes sense because
hmm.
over time we have become a different people. Like we are
Yeah,
attention span we all know is like reduced to nothing because of like
hmm.
easily accessible.
Dude, that Kesariya song is 2.5 minutes. And I was like, ये trailer है क्या गाने का? And then I heard it, I'm like, ये पूरा गाना है? खत्म? So वाह,
Your mama songs used to be so long and used to be so
dude,
repetitive. Like the same,
7 minutes.
yeah, and the same, it's like
ऐसा,
five verses with the same tune and
हाँ,
into the chorus in the
best,
way.
best.
The thing about those songs are that the lyrics were good. Like
Hmm.
the thing, like we were talking about this only, ki yaar, the Bollywood lyrics have only changed so much over time that
Yeah.
like if you take Kesariya only as an example, its lyrics are quite straightforward, like what you would expect from a typical Bollywood romance song, right?
Yeah. Typical Channa Meria song.
Yes,
Like,
a love story, yeah, but it's making it interesting. You know what I mean?
yeah. It
Like
is making it like giving it some highlight.
it's
It will
giving it
stay in your head.
reality.
Hmm. It will stay in your head because oh उसने love story है बोला ऐसे कैसे बोला like it's that.
Why would you remember the song otherwise? Like there is
Yeah, dude, honestly, when this song came out, right? So I was like, एक minute, why is it getting hype now? Because in my head, मैंने reels पे सुना है, so I'm like, हाँ, ये तो बहुत पुराना गाना है, like.
and I feel also यार भाई इंटरनेट पे कितने पुलिस लोग बैठे हैं. Why is
बहुत
everyone
ज़्यादा.
so good?
Ma'am, let's rebrand them. Let's call them what they are. They're jobless people. Uh, let's address it.
No, because
Like
I don't.
guys,
I find it funny that people were like love story as shit because I agree it's not a good lyric, right? But I
hmm.
also find it funny that there are people who are policing it so badly, like why love story, why like this, why did they do
Oh
that?
my God. Also,
Like
when you
suddenly, like I
but when you say content generate हो रहा है ना, every person on my timeline who I know does cover songs,
hmm,
right?
hmm,
Does covers, has made a version of this.
hmm.
And the caption is, if you don't like love story, here, listen to this. And then they say some random fucking rhyming word.
I
And
just
I'm like, साले तुम लोग को भी ये bandwagon पे चढ़ने का है.
like it's fine. Like if you don't like that song so much, it's right. If there is a Telugu version available, just listen to that.
Yeah,
That's all
correct.
you can.
Also, or just don't listen to it.
If you want to, that's just. I feel like people there's such a dearth apparently of new Bollywood music that everybody just jumps on the
Is there though?
thing that
But
comes.
is there though? So I'll tell you where my new Indian music comes from. Okay, it comes from Pakistan.
I but that's not I'm talking about Bollywood music. There's a dearth of new.
Bollywood music, yeah. Bollywood music आसपास भी नहीं भटकता मैं. Like मेरे YouTube पे इंडिया पाकिस्तान से सिर्फ हिप हॉप सॉन्ग्स आते हैं, इंडी सॉन्ग्स आते हैं, and I'm like great.
Right now that indie
Hmm.
songs is where it's at. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you want to listen to good Hindi or good Indian music, you have to listen to the indie bands. You have to
Indie
listen
bands.
to the indie music in general, like what is going on over there. Bollywood once in a while will give you that gem. Ki bhai, this song is good. Like in the recent
हाँ.
past, in the originally like before there used to be every movie used to have like a very good sound
Competition.
Like, like everything.
Hmm.
They used to have separate premieres for their music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that has also
Hmm.
reduced so much. Have you seen?
Album launch.
They just launch the album online and they forget about
Hmm.
it now. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
a case area, they're just like how we'll release the song online. Like there is no album launch. There is no like
But I get it that we are moving to the virtual world, so वो सब की जरूरत नहीं है. But like nothing has created this impact. Like जब भाई साहब जब साजन का टाइटल जब एल्बम लॉन्च हुआ था ना, मतलब it was like a rage. Like सब जगह पे like सबके पास एक कैसेट था.
Sajan, okay. Like Kahona
हाँ.
Pyar Hai. It is more recent than
I
Sajan.
I was I was thinking of the other one was Sathiya, dude.
Yeah,
Sathiya का जब एल्बम लॉन्च हुआ, उफ.
like Goosebumps. That album was so
Hmm.
good, and the album launch really made a difference to the actual
Yeah.
going of that movie. Like the movie did well
Hmm.
also because of its songs. It's a different thing that was a good movie, but still.
It's a beautiful movie. But the other one, the other thing I feel if you're talking about as the same Satya thing where the music helped the movie is guys is Tismar Khan. सब लोग ने सिर्फ शीला की जवानी देखने के लिए मूवी देखा. मूवी बहुत टट्टी है. It's a very
Dude, it feels
yeah,
like a bunch of kids in your colony came together and decided to put up a play. That's what that movie
yeah. It's that is damn kachra. It's also like drunk viewing, so it's like that it has a separate fan following. But
Ramanujan
yeah,
used to do.
also
You should watch these, Parka.
yeah, done. Also, dude, another thing just randomly I remembered was Kal.
Hmm.
I know one girl, okay, she booked the ticket first day first show, and she was like, हाँ मेरा कुछ ऐसा 12 बजे का show है.
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay, go have fun. So she went at 12, and I see her outside roaming around at like some 12:30. So I said, didn't you go for the movie? She's like, yeah, I just went, I saw the song, and I came out. I'm like, wow, that's it.
Dude, but why would you pay for that? That's ridiculous. People are
I
crazy.
don't know. Maybe she want. अरे तभी ऐसा कुछ 20-30 रुपए का टिकट था, dude. Like it was damn affordable, so it was fine.
Hmm. No, but
But yeah,
I enjoyed the movie Kal, so I'm no one to
Carlos time pass, dude. Yeah, Carlos time pass. The most cliche horror trope, but yeah, it was time pass.
so funny.
Uh, but yeah, okay. Coming back to lyrics, because as my this thing, my background suggests.
Song lyrics 2021.
Yeah. Also, उसने वापस इधर same लिखा है. Hindi lyrics 2021.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like every time you look at your background, there's like more questions. Like what is going on?
New romantic Hindi songs. Here, right here.
Don't forget the rose petals that are flying around.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's amazing. I love this background. Okay. So I wanted to do this episode since a very long time. I just wanted to discuss the evolution of lyrics, and this whole storm gave us an opportunity to sort of go into it.
Hmm.
And in my research, मेरा अंदर का नर्ड बहुत खुश हुआ है आज, बहुत ज्यादा खुश हुआ है, क्योंकि मुझे इस पे एक रिसर्च पेपर मिला है जो किसी कॉम साइंस स्टूडेंट ने किया है. Okay. And dude, okay, this guys, just strap on for a wild fucking ride. I love this. Okay, I'm just going to go blabber on for a while. Just listen. Okay, this is it. Okay, so the title is The Evolution of Bollywood Lyrics, and specifically the occurrence of English words, the number of it. So basically what they've done is, बहुत simply explain किया तो, they made a program. Okay, they made a Java program and they fed it lyrics. अभी lyrics का इंडिया में database है नहीं. Okay, which we've seen because we had researched for other podcasts, right? तो उसने ऐसा lyricmusty.com ऐसा wait, I'm going to open the page and I'm going to cite his sources. Okay, just एक second. Okay, data set. Many websites where Bollywood lyrics are available. These websites have been used, blah blah blah. Websites such as lyricmusty.com, hindilyrics.net, glamsham.com and lyricstal.com. Okay,
Love it.
ये सब वेबसाइट उन्होंने यूज किया है, and they have taken 300 songs. Okay, and they divided into 2 decades. One is 95 to 2005 and 2005 to 2015, and they have only seen one thing. So what they've done is they've transcribed it. Basically, अगर हिंदी देवनागरी में तो उसको इंग्लिश में लिखा है, and they've only seen the occurrence of foreign words in Hindi songs. And then very beautifully, they plotted it on a graph. Okay.
Okay, so I've taken a look at these graphs, and there is absolutely no reason for these graphs to exist.
Yeah,
Not
but
telling you
dude, ये किसका तो भी it's a projected wood, it's a published paper. It's so beautiful. I love this like whole community.
guys, like it's an actually like it's out there, and we can link it so that you can see it.
Yeah, we'll actually link it to the description.
Proper, like, you know, influences. There's proper conclusion.
Yeah.
Proper.
So okay, I'm just gonna like we're just gonna just run through it because there's a lot, and I can only मैं पूरा podcast episode ना ये एक research paper पे निकाल सकता हूँ seriously. Like, but okay, let's just go through this thing. Okay, experiments and results. So basically, there's an increase of the use of क्या बोलते हैं foreign words. Average number of foreign words per decade उन लोग ने plot किया है, ठीक है? And they've just like 85 whatever blah 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 how many ever words per year. The interesting thing is from 95 to 2005 there's a very steep incline, but from 2005 to 2015 there's a slight decline. Okay, like so basically we went the English route. So what happened in the 1995 and 2000 was, this is my theory behind it, was that if you guys remember, every song for some reason had to have an English part to it, and it had to be by some you know very token African American rapper. like Kangana has that part.
Yes.
You know, Kangana has that part. Boom Boom का एक नाज़ी हसन का एक गाना है, उसमें एक part है.
Let's not forget the king of adding English to everything, Bombay Vikings.
Yeah, Bombay Vikings. Yeah, that is also there. So
and he
like
started
if you,
Bollywood also. So once that happened, he was singing
yeah,
English words on Bollywood also.
Yeah. So basically, like that happened, and that translated into this thing as well, into the mainstream Bollywood scene as well. But it was, to be fair, it was happening a long ago, because now I'm just going to read the. Okay, Soumya, guess. Have you seen which is the top most foreign language word used?
I mean, I skimmed through that, but I don't remember.
Okay, so if you had to guess which is the most used English word in a Hindi song throughout these 2 decades, okay, what would it be?
Love?
Okay, love is second. I'm getting only one more chance.
Party?
Party is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's out of the top 10 also.
10 things before party, out of which love.
Yeah. Love is second.
What else would you want to sing about? This is weird.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you. Okay, it's baby. But I feel it's one song. Okay, जो पहले sexy था.
A lot of baby in it.
हाँ, जो पहले sexy था, उन्होंने उनको censor करके baby कर दिया बस. For guys who are too young to know what I'm talking about, it's baby. मुझे लोग बोले hi baby, hello baby, क्यों बोले? Please, like if you guys are a little too young to realize this reference, but that one song has only freaking killed it. Okay, so dude, 110 occurrences of baby, okay, in 1995 to 2015, which is a whopping 11.20% of the total क्या बोलते हैं English word occurrence.
Baby so much in songs, like baby मुझे लोग बोले is a different thing, like that was the subject of the song, but like
I don't know. Actually, I can't think of any other song with baby in it.
I mean,
now that
if you look at some Neeraj Sridhar song, it'll show up. Some race song must be having it.
Yeah, वो रेस में baby I love you बोलता है ना, but उसमें love भी है.
Baby I love you, baby I love you, baby I love you so. हाँ, पर they have added to love also in that, and that counts.
That's what, मतलब love भी है उसमें. But baby ऐसा stand out है, like Now I can think of like Jalebi Baby, but that's not really.
It
That
does.
is more of a indie.
Also, I think it came out
Yeah,
after 2015, so it must be not there.
yeah. It came out like now.
Hmm.
Okay, but there is twist. Girl is there. Girl is number 4. So let's just go to the top 5. Baby number 1, Love 2, Dance 3, which is all Bapida
That's
and Mithun,
fine. Yeah, like I understand.
which is all Bapida Mithun.
It
Then Girl is 4,
was before
and
95. Yeah, come on. Literally, all
Dance.
that is coming to my head is just chill, chill. But उसमें क्या ही है? इसमें सिर्फ chill है.
उसमें chill है. नहीं, Dance. Okay, cool. I don't know. This is a good. क्या बोलते हैं? It's a good memory tester.
Yeah.
Like be
Okay,
like,
you guys remember any song that has a baby usage in it? Please comment it and let us.
yeah.
Because at this moment, I can't think of anything except Penny.
And yeah, also 95 to 2015. Okay, like that's the
Right.
criteria. What was surprising about the 2005 to 2015 and going low is because Bollywood एक तो सबसे ज्यादा लव रोमांटिक सॉन्ग्स ही बनाता है.
Correct.
और फिर अगर तुम रोमांटिक सॉन्ग में अगर तुम ऐसा उर्दू में घुस गए तो तुम्हारा जो like your English is gone, and that we could see. Like I'm very interested in seeing a 2015 to 2025.
Yeah, it's difficult to throw those English words into something that is heavily romantic, because everything becomes very serious when it comes to the lyrical thing. Everything becomes very serious. And like considering, like say movies like Dabang and all, for example, they had that village aesthetic and all that. So they also
Exactly, वो तो यूपी में रहे हैं तो.
so many English words in it. Like
Yeah,
only the this thing that happened in metros and all could actually involve the English words and.
but the exception to that is Gangs of Wasseypur, because they had an English song, dude. They had I Am a Hunter, which is like a full fucking song. It's just Sneha Khanwalkar brilliance. That's a different story altogether, but it was amazing. But like apart from that, what I could think of in like intense romantic songs was Ajab Prem Ki Gajab Kahani Ka, that shining in the setting sun, what the fuck that was.
Again had that like proper English verse that was thrown in there, which
Yeah,
was
it had space.
song. Like it was not
Hmm.
like just people saying baby in the background.
Hmm.
Which is happens. Like people do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in Hindi
yeah,
songs.
yeah,
So stupid.
yeah. Chorus करता है वो. Chorus ऐसे गा लेता है वो तो कुछ भी.
Party tonight on the dance floor, like shit like
Hmm.
where they put it in the song
It's,
in such a way that everyone
yeah,
can say it.
it's the time to disco, dude. Come on, that's the chorus.
Chorus ही है.
And then the whole song is like in some nice Shuddh Hindi. Like
हाँ,
Balkata hai badan. Like all of that is full like proper.
that's what it blows my mind because if someone's talking like that in real life, it would just
Yeah.
stick with you so much, right? Someone's
If he
talking.
just says कि मैं कल डिस्को में गया तो मेरा बदन बल खाया, मैं ऐसा गांड पे लात मार गया. चुप से क्या बात कर रहा तू? मैड और गेट लॉस्ट. हाँ ना, बकवास.
See, that's why that was very believable if someone says किसी disco में जाए, किसी हो
हाँ.
में खाए, because we talk like that. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk like this,
We talk English.
but then see, no one says that.
Okay, so I'm coming back to this nonsense hype that is created, and this nonsense that's on my timeline when I want to see football news and I just can't. Okay, it's just very annoying because we are used to this, guys. We are used to we're used to random English being there. Why is that such a big deal suddenly?
And like you would guess that much easier than you would guess if the song was in Urdu or something. If you would guess the lyrics properly, you would guess the English.
Hmm.
Very easy. And see, it's not like we're blaming anyone. I understand because we are very exposed to Western culture now. Like most of everybody I know watches Western shows. Everybody I know is like watching Western movies. Like there's
Yeah.
no escape from it, and it's good also. Like because they have good media also. It's not like it's something bad or whatever. But this is how like Bollywood is still trying to keep its young audience. Like they're like, you know what? You guys should listen to this cool new song that we've come up with. It has love story in it. You got
I actually I feel why it didn't click is okay, this is a weird thought at the top of my head, so it might not go anywhere, but it just might. So the fact that we are exposed to so much of Western media and we see a lot of English and blah blah blah, does that somewhere like make the youth feel कि यार नहीं Bollywood should be as Indian as possible?
It could be, because it could work like that.
Like,
Like,
yeah, because they're like, why are we now going and why are we trying to seem too cool when Hindi would have fit and all that, you know?
there's a good
Because
that drop from 2005 to 2015 has happened because of this only. Like, we are
yeah,
slowly
yeah.
going.
Because I was just thinking about it, like the current political environment. ठीक है, हम कितना भी बोलो, I'm not interested in politics, bro. I don't vote. Lauda, it makes a difference. Okay, it makes a difference in the way people think and blah blah blah. In the current political environment, it makes sense that you would discard a English lyric in a like a completely lovey good dubby Hindi romantic song. Like it suddenly is like, oh, okay, that weird, like people are doing that with everything. So it just might have just crept into entertainment as a
No, but like honestly, I think that this whole thing now where people are mindlessly trying to involve English, like relatability for the young people into songs that don't really need it. It also leads to like some messed up shit. Like, I don't know if you heard about that controversy that had happened. Like, I don't know how long ago it was, but there was some song called Khali Pili, और उसमें there was a this thing कि गोरिया तू इतनी गोरी है, something like that, कि Beyonce शर्मा.
it was from that फटा पोस्टर निकला हीरो
Yes,
शाहिद
yes,
कपूर इंग्लैंड क्रूज.
correct. उसमें the lyrics were कि गोरिया तू इतनी खूबसूरत है, or something, कि Beyonce शर्मा आएगी. And obviously people were like, dude, you can't say that, especially when you're saying गोरिया तू इतनी, like, it's like a little harsh and racist, and I don't think Beyonce would approve of this, but they were be cool, they were like, you
Yeah,
cool that even Beyonce would be ashamed, but that's what they meant. They didn't mean anything with the Godia thing. I'm 100%
yeah,
sure.
and they just tried to do it in the most Bollywood way possible, like to
Exactly.
say it in the most Bollywood way possible.
And it didn't work out. Like, they had to change it. The Dunya
Yeah,
Sharma,
yeah.
which is like, don't just try to stuff things in, not just for the sake of it. Like, they have to think about it. Because now, see, irrespective of how much we think people abroad don't know about what's going on here, and like lesser people abroad watch our movies and all, just that OTT has made it so easy for people to access everything. Like, I personally know that most of my supervisors, where I was working in the visual effects department in LA, they watch Indian movies because there's so much visual effects in it. So for them, it's like doing a case study, and they really enjoy it.
Yeah, arey dude, that RRR May, when RRR released globally on Netflix, the amount of Brits, so I follow a lot of Brits because of Premier League, and the amount of like football loving Brits who are talking about RRR and posting memes and all that, I'm like,
so
wow.
People are listening to and watching these things now, and we cannot pretend like we're living in a bubble anymore. And just being that like, I guess, having
Aware.
the horse blinders on and like not paying attention, thinking that unko kya farak padega, is not the way to go about it. Like, it's just that, it's the same thing like people in India say the N word so easily. Like, bhai, you don't know anything about it, that's different. But you can't be going around doing this, irrespective of whether from America or whatever is listening to you. Because it just reflects poorly on how much you respect a certain community. Like, that's just
Correct.
how. And unfortunately, lyrics are something that are written down. Like, it's something.
Yeah, it's like it's planned. You're not doing a freestyle thing and recording it and just sending it out in the world. Like, you're planning, you're making a conscious choice.
Break something. Like, this is related but not related. Like, I don't know if any of you have watched the White Hot Abercrombie and Fitch. There's a documentary on Netflix called White Hot or something, and it's about the company Abercrombie and Fitch, and about how they were considered to be like a highly racist company. and things like that. Like because of who all they hired to work in the stores and who all were their models and things like that. Like, they were like purely white and preppy types. And it was recent. It was not very long ago. Like, this stuff. So in that also, like the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch like thought that he had literally made it in pop culture because some band had written Abercrombie and Fitch into the lyrics. Like, I want a girl who's in Abercrombie and Fitch, Like, so he was like, dude, we have made it. Like, now everybody want to buy our clothes. You know what I mean? Like, that's how important lyrics actually are for pop culture. And it's just that we have stopped paying attention to it that much. But in the long run, it really matters.
No, I don't feel like, so I don't feel consciously anyone would ever try to be politically incorrect. Like you said, that we have now global reach, so they will.
Definitely, people have to be more aware, is what I'm saying. Like, you might
Yeah.
consciously want to do it, of course. Like, I'm sure that Beyonce thing they didn't mean anything by it. But just knowing that there's something out there written in stone that is going to affect something culturally, you never know. I am a very big advocate of art for art's sake. Like that is something that I've always lived by, because I'm just like, okay, na, like if somebody wants to make this art and like somebody feels something right, we should let them. Like, for sure. But then sometimes these things have like moral problems attached to it.
No, that's a different story altogether. Like that is like a universal truth ki, that sucks. Like you should not do it. Right. But if people are doing like basic harmless shit like love story and all, please don't make it a fucking trend, dude. Like it doesn't make any fucking difference. Like साले एक तो तुम लोग को अच्छे lyrics डाले, कौन मेरे को बोला अभी 13 मिनट का गजल सुनेगा जिसमें इतना मस्त ब्यूटीफुल स्टोरी वोरी बोलता है वो. You guys will not listen to it, right? Like, so you cannot have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. If you don't want this, then you have to be prepared for the alternative, like that.
तुमको चाहिए ना अच्छे lyrics, वो सब उर्दू पोएट को छोड़ दो, कि भाई तुमको जो करना है करो.
Or we can make all songs 30 seconds only, so that you can use it. It'll have everything. It'll have the antra, it'll have the chorus, it'll have the drop, it'll have everything. So like,
best. I really like how it became it'll have the antra, it'll have the mukra, and it'll have the drop. Like we've come there now. Man, I'm very sorry to all modern Bollywood song fans, but guys, I cannot stand the music. I cannot stand the kachara that is being thrown outside.
At the same time, if you guys think that there's some modern Bollywood song out there which is very good, and you think that it'll change your mind about this, you should definitely let us know. Because see, we are minded people.
अरे मैं सुना मैं पता क्या
listen to it.
हाँ, मैं केसरिया लव स्टोरिया पार्ट तक सुना मैं, which is like about 45 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I got enough context. Bye. I'm going back to my 90s. I'm happy there.
Only in pieces. Like I haven't heard it.
Yeah, even I haven't heard the whole song, the whole 2.5 minutes of it. Like that's how painful it is. But I will listen to Zara Zara on loop. Like I listen to it like a 1 hour version of it also. I wouldn't mind. Like it's just it is what it is.
I was reading one Soumya and Ramanujan this thing interview where someone was asking him, what do you think about modern Bollywood music, and like what is the scene with that? Like, do you agree with what people are putting on? So he said, see, nowadays people are not interested in lyrics, people are interested in the music. And there are particular things that people like. So we are told by producers and all to write like that only, which makes sense. Obviously, the thing is there to sell. It's not there to like.
Yeah, it's a money-making business.
So, but then he also said this one thing: ki, modern day music actually just does not concentrate on lyrics at all. So then, and it's only concentrates on like basically the producer says ki ye ek hafte mein chahiye, and there is no back and forth. Like initially. Think in the past, like directors would sit down with us with the script and tell us that this is the part of the story that we are trying to depict with this song.
It used to fit into the whole narrative of the movie.
Nobody cares about that. It can be that song moved and nothing will happen.
Anna, dude, it's a mythological thriller and you're putting fucking Kesariya shit in that. Nobody's gonna give a fuck if it's not there.
So that's what. So he was saying, nowadays, no director is going to sit down with me and like tell me this is the script and read it and like this is where the song will come in and all. Nowadays they just say, this is the this is the style of song that we want, and this is the amount of time you have. Go.
Hmm.
It's nothing. No, like he said that most of the time I don't even know what the movie is about or whatever. Like I'm just given a bland context. Ki this is the actor, this is the actress, and like
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
But you know what?
बाद में कभी कभी कास्ट होते हैं, so like it always
Yeah, yeah. That also sort of works because I feel when you were saying all of this, right? I was just thinking, and then randomly, "Excuse Me" ka title track came into my head. Okay, "Excuse Me" ka title track has nothing to do with the movie. Nothing. You can take it, you can dump it, you can put it in the beginning, you can put it in the middle, you can put it in the end. Nobody gives a fuck.
these songs are like that. No, like
Hmm.
item songs are all that only actually. It doesn't make a
Hmm.
difference if they are there or not. It's just a
Yeah,
it's just an attention grabber. That's what it is.
yeah. Sheila ki Jawani, there not there doesn't make a difference.
No, but
इस
it
काल काल में हम तुम कर
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it did.
Like that's the thing.
Also, is Kal Kal mein hum tum kare dhamal? Nobody gives a fuck,
Yeah.
dude. It's a horror movie. Come on.
Of like Shah Rukh Khan's Paunch. That is what
Hmm.
that song was there for.
There is nothing that has grabbed my attention so much. And I am not a musician, but I'm a music buff. Right? I will listen to fucking anything on planet Earth. Like mera YouTube is just for scouring songs everywhere.
Same.
There is nothing in the recent terms from India that has grabbed my attention and feel like, you know what, listen to this shit. And I have this bias only towards Hindi music or Bollywood music is जहाँ पे हिंदी म्यूजिक आता है ना मुझे लिरिक्स का थोड़ा I need some content. I need
I think it's just because of
some
our
meaning.
rich legacy of like
Yeah.
songs. Like our
Yeah.
legacy of lyrics has only been so good that you know, abhi if you listen to Aaj Blue Hai Pani Pani, you'll just be like, "Ha, this is a trash song, and it deserves to be in the garbage can, which will get
Yeah,
over
yeah.
when people are drunk enough to not pay attention."
And that's the cue to leave the party, by the way. That's life advice for everyone. If ऐसा कचरा गाना बजे ना, चलो कोई ना कोई तो उल्टी करने वाला है, तुमको साफ करना पड़ेगा, चलो let's go. It's just that. But like like I listen to fucking I have a Japanese song on my timeline. I have a Chinese song there. I have, I have a French artist that I listen to a lot, and I don't understand jack shit. So that I listen to the music and the vibe and blah blah blah. मेरे लैंग्वेज का मेरे को चाहिए ना भाई लिरिक्स.
Okay, so I'll give you an example of like how intense we are as lyricists, okay, and why we shouldn't lose this. Okay, when I was in the States, I was discussing with one of my friends that most of the Disney movies, that you know, the original Disney films, Cinderella, Snow White, all these ones, I had seen
The
in
golden era.
Mandarin Chinese. Why? Because my dad had gone to Taiwan or something, and he had gotten the whole collection of series because he knew
Wow.
watching animated stuff, but he didn't realize they were in Chinese. So I
Got it.
watched them in Chinese. Like I knew what was going on because you know, like really I knew what was happening, but I didn't recognize any of the lyrics. Okay. The next versions I watched them was Hindi. So when I watched the Hindi Aladdin, okay, there's this song, A Whole New World. Most people must have heard it, right? But the Hindi Aladdin, the song was sung by Sonu Nigam. Okay, A Whole New World, the Hindi version. And the lyrics was so much more beautiful than the English version. Like, Le chalu main wahan. You know, like it's just like super intense lyrics there. They want the direct translation of the English lyrics at all. They want.
No.
And I was telling one of my friends ki this is what the lyrics were in Hindi and this is what they mean. And she was like, this is so beautiful though. Like, why wasn't this English version?
Dude, तू ये बोल रही है? Do you remember Pokemon का title track in Hindi? Dude, I do not remember it in English at all. But Hindi वाला ऐसा like मैं अब भी पूरा गाना गा सकता है.
I heard the English version of Pokemon title track when I was 26 years old.
Yeah.
Never heard it before that. I wasn't in this country. I heard it because everyone was drunk and we were having a karaoke night and we were all animation people. So someone was like, Pokemon title track, Pokemon title track. and everyone's
And
singing, and I was like, "What is this song?"
and Soumya says, "सबसे बेहतर बनूंगा मैं जैसे कोई और बता दे." Just like, excuse me, oh, dude, my God, dude, like, ah, and guy, okay, this is an experiment you can do. It's 1.5 minutes. Listen to it in English, listen to it in Hindi, and you will see कि कितना feel the dude.
You decide which is the better one. Like, you
Yeah,
know, you
dude.
listen to everything. You listen to Whole New World. You listen, you know, Sapno Ka Jahan, and you decide which is the correct one.
चल one more. Okay, so Aladdin वाला वो हो गया, Pokemon title track, and guys, Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder title track.
Can
ठीक
build
है.
it. It doesn't even go with like the rhythm of that song. Come on, like करके दिखाएंगे hits everything in that, like
It's
every beat.
syllable hit होता है, dude.
It is
Syllable hit होता है.
in every beat. Like we can
It's
build it.
amazing. No, करके दिखाएंगे.
कुछ भी मतलब.
हाँ भाई हाँ. Scoop Daisy, Rolly के साथ. Dude, it just flows. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, dude, it was very well done. Like honestly, but then at the same time, I'm saying this also very clearly. If you like any new songs that you think that we
Please,
should
please. Arey bindas.
let
Yeah,
us
if you think we missed.
add it to our
Hmm.
playlist, we are very open.
Yeah, yeah. या या भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, मैंने दारू पी लिया और मैं वो गाना टॉलरेट कर सका तो बस मेरे प्लेलिस्ट में आ गया वो. If you guys have something like that, then please let us know in the comments. Also, let us know what do you feel about the whole love story incident. Do you think it's blown out of proportion, or do you just like, yeah, it should not exist? I don't know. So anyway, put that down. Also, yeah, I think that's a wrap on this one. So new episodes every week, hopefully, inshallah.
And
At least
like we usually let you know when the episode is coming out.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, I'll tell you very clearly that both Ramanujan and I have to work on the episode when it comes out. So, like, you know, even one of us slips up, then the other person can't do it. Slash the episode will not go up. Like,
Yeah.
how to
So
go.
it's a very dependent machine. It's not well oiled, but it's dependent.
Thing that is going on here. And of course, we do this for fun. We're not getting any profit from it unless someone wants to like help us out.
Guys, कितने स्पॉन्सर मैंने बोले तो बाप रे कितने बोले मैंने. डिकैथलॉन बोला है, पेप्सी बोला है, मैं तो दारू पिया है ऑन द पॉडकास्ट. मतलब मैं सब करने को तैयार है dude. But
I think it's time to remind everybody that if you guys think that you are good at Antakshari and you would like to challenge us to a game of Antakshari, we are looking for one more person.
We have one already.
So Dave has already agreed to, challenge us, and he's accepted our challenge. And if anybody thinks that they can be on Dave's team and like, beat us at Antakshari, that is one episode.
Please go for it. Yeah. Also, I'm just putting it out there. So Dave has been following us for a really long time, and he's also Bollywood buff. So I think he's going to be a very strong contender also.
Like the weightlifter.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about being too bad or anything. Like
correct. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. As always, like, share, subscribe. Also check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. चलते काम करते whatever, when you want to listen to us. If you don't want to see it on YouTube, we have it there also. Okay.
Yes, Ramanujan's brilliant background if you don't watch it on YouTube. So like
you will miss that though.
Please watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. Also, let me know if you like this too much. I'll keep it on for 2 more episodes, no matter what the topic is. Okay, that is also this thing.
And I promise we'll talk about it every time. Okay.
100%, bro. मैंने अभी तक details मैंने छुपा के रखे. There are Easter eggs in this that I haven't spoken about. Like it's all there. Okay. चलो. Okay, guys. See you on the next one. Bye bye.